Welcome to the Fan Appreciation Show, where we celebrate all things Badlands. My name is John Riley, and we've scoured the social media networks to find things for you. It's either going to be fan arts, pictures, or questions, comments, suggestions from YouTube. You're either helping us clarify an argument, or you want us to check something out, which we can totally do. Let's get started. If you want to be able to find everything involving the show Into the Badlands, why not use hashtag Into the Badlands in your search? You'll be able to find a huge Twitter feed, spanning ever since the show came out, maybe even before, for the show hype, before the premiere started, of behind the scenes pictures from the crew, personal stuff, cast parties. You'll be able to see the AMC behind the scenes videos of them training, but more importantly, you're able to see fan art and the interactions between the cast and their fans, the creators and their fans, or at least Al. Al's awesome. He jumps on that hashtag and he's a hashtag warrior. And that's awesome. But really quickly, people use it for other means. Shitty means. They're assholes when they use it. Now, I'm guilty of that. I've used it for Fear the Walking Dead hashtags. But Canceled Sci-Fi, at Canceled Sci-Fi on Twitter, paraphrasing, more or less saying that Into the Badlands did not get more viewers after the Walking Dead finale, or mid-season finale, and they're going to get canceled, and the leftovers are doing swell. The leftovers. Okay, well, I issued a challenge to him saying, because I have so much faith in the show, I know things will work out, and it's gotta work out. And I set a bet, and he said, or he or she, whatever, I would put good money, and Into the Badlands gets a second season renewal. So I said, I can't bet money, so why don't we bet promotion? If Into the Badlands gets a season 2, you have to promote my stuff on your website, or your blog post, your WordPress, or your Twitter for all of 2016. If it doesn't get a season 2, I will promote all of your stuff all of 2016 on every one of my videos. How about that? No response. So, hashtag Into the Badlands, Canceled Sci-Fi, TikTok, waiting on you. Anyway, jumping into the Twitter. Before I show you any cool pictures, I must scoosh over. Scoosh, and probably lay back. There we go. As long as I don't go in front of the bookcase, I'm good. Because in post-production, I had to add all these pictures. I can't make them materialize next to me. Because the problem is, I don't know how to dematerialize them. This next picture comes from my friend Markevian Clark, who is a fantastic artist who has the ability of being able to take such characters as The Walking Dead and do kind of like an anime style out of them. I really like his art style. It's done very well and tasteful, and this picture is of MK in like full demon mode, which is pretty awesome. So, yeah, if you guys want to find this artist on Twitter, at Markevian Clark, yeah, or just look on my Twitter feed. Co-creator of Into the Badlands, Al Go, used the hashtag Into the Badlands to share this unbelievably awesome picture of Martin Sokus getting a shoe shine. And it's very unique that we see Baron Quinn, Mr. Martin Sokus, smiling. And I'm pretty sure he smiles all the time. But in the show, we're only familiar with that crazy beard, this deranged, evil Abraham Lincoln, as only smiling on the battlefield, chopping off people's heads, snapping necks. So that's actually really cool. Thank you very much, Al, for sharing that. I think by far this is the funniest tweet, and I can totally tell Madeline Mantalk has an unbelievably awesome sense of humor, because I think it was a couple weeks ago she did the whole Jedi Mace Windu joke, but also this. The fact that Madeline Mantalk is just like us, And when she's on the internet, she loves collecting dank memes. There is no noise when I scoosh up, only when I scoosh back. Much like a truck when it backs up, it makes the beep. I make the scoosh. When I go forward, silence. Our last segment of this show is the YouTube comments, suggestions, or help from above. And we got about 3, I think so, yeah, about 3, that I've pulled from the videos, the comments. And the first one comes from a very awesome supporter of the channel, and it's Miss Ray Watts. Ray wants to help us out with a question. Ray actually answers not a debate, but the fact that we were kind of confused during the episode 4 when Baron Quinn and his Clippers and Colts met up with Jacoby and Zephyr and all their other people. And since we were thinking Baron Quinn has the Clippers and the Colts, Widow has her butterflies, does Jacoby have his own men? Does he call his foot soldiers the Jujubes? I don't know. But Ray points out that they are called Clippers, and Zephyr is Jacoby's regent. So it is the same. It's just a clarification, much like Sergeant and Private, General, and all that other good stuff. So, I would like to thank you very personally. Thank you, Ray. Next comment comes from Count Cacula from the After Show episode 4 episode. He says, if you get rid of the Xbox in the background, the video will be infinitely better. LOL, good job. As you can see, it's gone. And here's a previous video of what it looked like. As you can see, it looks a whole lot better than that, because we have a particular theme that's actually going on right here. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell from all the stuff that we have around here. Kind of a big fan of Naruto, and also anime, I guess, whatever. But having that Xbox up there was kind of like my own version of a head on a spike, like a pike. But it seemed like it was just glorifying and saying, oh, he must be a fan of Xbox. He's no PS4 person. He's not a PS3 person. No. PlayStation Nation all the way, baby. Yeah, so I decided to get rid of that and just add, like, you know, more Christmas, and then have the last poster, and then, of course, over 9,000 man. That's what they call him, right? Over 9,000 man. Vegetable. The last comment of the show goes to Josie Miller. Josie says, you guys need to watch the sneak peek of episode 5. You know what, Josie? Thank you. And I will. Right now. Right gosh darn now. He's getting the shit kicked out of him.
Now you go.
Now you be the dom. I'll be the sub. Damn! It's like some Neo shit. Again.
Sonny, I can't. I'm too tired.
You're not tired. You're afraid. We go again.
Again.
Sonny, stop! I'm warning you.
Or what? You're gonna kill me? Just like you killed those people on that boat? Do you know how to get to Azura or not?
No, I don't. But between my book and your compass, we can figure it out.
What happens to you when you can't control your power?
I can. You saw it at the parlay.
How do I know you weren't lucky?
What the hell?
You don't.
What the fuck? You know what comes to mind when I see that, Josie? I'm always angry. Was he hiding that? Because, or is that a plot twist? Or did something happen in between the first, like, the last time and the one that Tilda did, because I can actually see in like the whole entire click to watch more, like that scene where it's almost looked like he's doing like power, like speed punches on Matilda. I don't know if something happened, because, you know, he didn't destroy Matilda, and she was still up, and I don't know if maybe the demon lost. No, there's no way that a demon lost power. We're seeing right there that he didn't even need to get cut, and he just turned around, and maybe because of undue stress to MK's body, there may be a situation where, you know how when the human body, like if you've ever seen this movie, here, let me see if I can explain this to you. There's a good reason why that demon came out of MK without being cut. For the sheer fact that, like, in a lot of comic books and a lot of movies, or even a lot of comedies, if somebody's possessing you or sharing one part of your body, being kind of like a symbiotic kind of relationship, if you yourself, the main host, the human, becomes incredibly weak or tired or fatigued to the point where you seriously can't go on, there is a good point where that symbiotic relationship between that whatever alien, like, I know what I'm talking about, I'm not a scientist, but they could control themselves. Oh my god, I'm missing the key point with Naruto, with Haruma, the Jinchuriki. Well, he's a Jinchuriki. That's the you know, demon inside him. He's inside there, and they're having a symbiotic relationship, and Naruto at times were able to subdue him, and sometimes it would come out, but he would always control itself. But when Naruto lost everything, like, and he was completely unconscious, Haruma would take over. He took over once and became the embodiment, and I guess Naruto really had no control. See, that's a great relationship. It's not a great relationship, but it's a great kind of like, this happens, this, and also stress. Stress can have the demon become stronger or find a way out because you're high stressed, and it's almost like the weakest link. It's able to escape through the weakest link. That is my theory behind that. And quite possibly emotions may be the key thing that allows it to be subdued with kindness and love and being scared because he almost killed Matilda, or anger against Sunny because they had this weird kind of relationship, and who doesn't hate their senpai at times? Oh, wow, that was amazing. Thank you very much, Josie. I did not see that on the TV, or I don't know if this was a web exclusive only. Yeah, but that's about it. Thank you very much for watching the fan appreciation show. I hope to do this next week with more of your great art and tweets and everything. So hashtag Into the Badlands. Don't forget it. I may be lurking. I may be creeping on that Into the Badlands and snapshotting it, and you will not know until you watch the show. So shout outs to all the cast and crew, creators, grips, lighting guys, audio mixers, cinematographers, everybody involved in the show. Shoutouts to Daniel Wu. And all the stars. Yeah, I already said that. Shoutouts to Ray Watts and Josie. Of course, my co-host, Phil the Issues Guy. Phil's recap and review on YouTube. And who else am I thinking? Oh, yeah, Al Red Sox. Al Red Sox guy. He's awesome. And everybody out there in the chat room over at Phil's place. You guys are awesome too. Great supporting Phil and everything you do. And I hope to be one day as popular as Phil. Or greater. Just like, you know, you got Goku and then you got Gohan. Gohan's way stronger. You can find me on Twitter at BroHawkRiley. My website is redcloudriley.com. And what do I like to say? I like to say to you, may good luck follow you into the virtual battlefield.